Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Kaylania, the Blessed Driver here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about Instacart. And so this morning I was actually doing a live video and I was on the road, and some of you guys have probably already seen that. So some of you guys are probably wondering, okay, what in the world is going on with Instacart and why are they dropping our rates? Okay, so this is from my perspective, and so you guys can take it how you want. I could be right, I could be wrong, but I doubt it because it's very evident and the proof shows in the pudding. Okay, so if you guys are new to Instacart, you might not understand what's going on, but for some of you guys that have been on the platform for at least maybe 6 months or more, you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? So the rates are dropping mainly because they are hiring in-store shoppers, and some of you guys know the in-store shoppers are the ones that just shop for the groceries, and then Instacart has the deliver only people, DO, to come in and to just deliver the orders. Now at first I wasn't understanding why the rates were dropping, and I did inquire Instacart about that. I sent an email a couple months ago, and the answer that I got, and I shared this with you guys before, was that customers aren't ordering as much as they are, and it's slow, etc., etc. That was the answer that I got. And so I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And also the answer that I got was that they want to keep competitive rates. So I'm not even sure what they're talking about competitive rates, because I was like, whatever, you know. But as I began to really do my research, I want to say about a month ago, I was in Tampa. And when I was in Tampa, I was at a store. Now, this is actually my first time doing delivery only. Like, I had never done one before, right? So I was in there, and I seen some people Instacart shirts on, and I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're just new. Not that it matters if you wear your shirt or not, your lanyard, that's on you. That's on you because you're an independent contractor. But I finally got there and totally forgetting about the rate of the DO orders because I wasn't expecting to get one anyway. And so long story short, I went in the back, I saw some the orders I got, I scanned them, did my thing. But when I went in the back, I saw some shoppers that were shopping, and I saw this girl that was back there. I'm not gonna go into a whole lot of detail about that, but I saw some stuff. And so I was like, okay, so that's pretty much what's going on. And so I was like, okay, I know that Instacart pays the in-store shoppers, or ISS, like $10 an hour, $11 an hour, like it depends on where you are, I guess, whatever. And so you are an independent contractor if you're just doing, you know, full service shopping, or you're a DO. But you are a Instacart employee if you're an in-store shopper. But this is how they're doing it, y'all. In case you guys don't understand it, now I'm starting to see what's going on. So what they're doing is, you can only be, at least from what I have been told and from what they have sent me, the information Instacart sent me, was that they were hiring for in-store shoppers that can work up between 15 hours and 30 hours a week. That's around part-time, right? So part-time, you're thinking, okay, if they hire a whole bunch of people that will do about 15, maybe 25 hours a week at 10, maybe $11 an hour, they're going to do that. So they're going to drop our rates, the full service shoppers rate, and then give it to the in-store shoppers. Now, I'm not mad about people that are doing in-store shopping, because it's like any job. You know, you apply for something, you get the job, and you do your job. That's cool. Did they offer it to me? Yeah. I got the link. They sent it to me, and they offered this, you know, this, what do you call those things? Mentors and the shift leads. I don't want to do it because I don't feel led to do that. And so, and I see how the company is. And so my thing is, you know, it makes me feel a certain type of way, especially treating, you know, shoppers, you know, crazy. And then I couldn't be over nobody like that. Because especially if I want to defend y'all and to stick up for y'all, and I couldn't because I have to follow their rules, I ain't gonna be able to do it, bro. You know? So, yeah, so I was like, okay. And then I started thinking to myself, you know what? Now it makes sense. So they're giving the money that we're supposed to be getting to the in-store shoppers, right? And then, so for the people that are just, you know, delivery only, or those that get delivery only, that's the reason why they pay pennies. They may pay like $1 or $2 or $3 or whatever for delivery only, if that. And so they could pay us cheaply and have us do multiple orders all across town for nothing. So that way they can try to balance it out. Why? Also for the bottom line, which is money. Also, if you're an employee, which is, I guess, kind of a benefit, you might be able to get unemployment if they decide to fire you or whatever. But from what I've been told is that the in-store shoppers, they're under a lot of pressure, and I've seen it. And you gotta, it goes super fast. So Instacart wants to live up to their to their name. They want to make sure that they provide the service that they are talking about. So if they say you can get your groceries in an hour or less, they're trying to do that. So they're going to get rid of the full service shoppers, because think about it, those that are full service, they have to drop off an order from wherever they are and then come to the store, shop, and then deliver. So that might cut in between the hour time, you see? And so they know that it's kind of frustrating to us, especially if we are in point A and then we got to go to point B for another order, but point B is like 45 minutes away. That's not going to be enough time to shop and then drop out to a customer, and then they'll harass you for it, So if they can get some ant workers to come aboard to shop super fast in the store, nothing wrong with that, do your job. Then they only give you so many hours a week. They monitor you like you're some 5-year-old child. And then, you put the groceries in the back. Somebody comes in to pick up the groceries. They only pay them like $1.02 an hour or per batch. And you wonder why they're looking so sour when they come up in there. That's why. And so they drop it off. And you're like, okay. But I've seen it. Like, even like when I was in Atlanta a couple weeks ago, like I saw that. Like, I was like, oh, okay, so this is how this works, because I've seen them in Whole Foods. And so I was like, wow, this is crazy. It's like, oh my God. But that's what's going on, y'all. So I know some of you guys are probably like, what in the world is happening? Like, why are our rates dropping? That's one of the reasons why. And so also from what I am gathering is that Instacart is planning on going public. They're going to get, go on the stock market and stuff, whatever. And so we'll see how long that lasts. And so there's been a lot of controversy around the company, as you guys have already seen. There's a lot going on with that and how they treat the workers and just it's a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not going to go into detail. And some of you guys have probably seen my videos enough to know what is going on. So it's been crazy, but is it right? No. Because my thing is, there has to be some middle ground. And especially for those that have been on the platform for a particular amount of time, I feel like there's no appreciation. Those little shopper bumps and stuff, that ain't nothing, and, I'm not even concerned about the 5-star bonus, because that ain't nothing to me either, because, customers lie, they do their thing. And also, another thing, I should do this on a separate vlog, but I'm going to say this now in case I'm being watched, which I am. It's okay too. So, a lot of the people that work in operations or that have control over the back end of stuff, or that have access to your account, like maybe, I don't know if a shift lead does, or area manager, or the people in operations. This is from what I've been told. I believe it because I have experienced some stuff. I might not be able to find out who it is just yet. I'm gonna let God deal with that. So there are times where people can actually access your account that are on the back end and actually send you out to places that make you uncomfortable. Meaning, like, have you noticed it's kind of like a Grubhub almost, like where there are orders that people don't want and they bounce you around back and forth. So you might be in one particular area and then they may want you to go like 40, maybe 30, I don't know, an hour away to go pick up this order. Stuff like that. So they bounce you around, and then if you don't do it, then they kick you off schedule. That's what's going on. And so from my understanding, like, they can do that. Can they mess with your ratings? I'm not gonna. Allegedly, this is allegedly. I can say allegedly because I'm free to speech, but allegedly they can. That's from what I've been told. They can allegedly mess with your ratings. And they can't touch your pay or anything like that, from what I understand. But there are things like where they can intentionally give you small orders, or orders that are like 1 or 2 things. Now, if you get those, it doesn't mean anything intentional. I'm not saying that. It doesn't mean that someone is doing that to you on purpose. So I canceled that. I want you guys thinking, oh yeah, every time I get orders, it's 1 or 2 items in this. No, but things are starting to change. Now, the motive and reason why Instacart is doing this, I don't know. But I think that that's very dangerous, even to have some of these people that work on the back end to mess with you like that, and to fool around with your money, because, we all got bills to pay. And so that's going to be on a separate blog, y'all. But anyway, so also, I don't understand why Instacart wasn't honest with us to say, hey, you know what? We're going to be hiring in-store shoppers soon. There is going to be a decrease in pay instead of this competitive rate stuff. And just to let you guys know, but they know that if they say that, most likely most shoppers would just either go on a strike or they would probably quit. So they're just going to kind of slide it on up in there and then just do away with that and then leave us in the dirt. Now, I do believe that good things sometimes do come to an end, and it is what it is. And so, I do also believe that a lot of customers are starting to go to Shipt. Now, I have not gotten aboard with Shipt. People ask me that all the time. I'm like, you guys ask me that like repeatedly. I tried, but I feel like if a door doesn't open, it must not be meant for me to go in. And so, like, I'm not the only one. Like, I've seen other people's vlogs and stuff, and to me right now at this point, that's not my concern. But I'm starting to see why. I'm starting to see why even customers and even other shoppers are using both platforms, or they prefer Shipt. Now, Chip may not pay as much as Instacart, but I think they're still kind of focusing on the service, you know, how they treat the customers and how, like, the service that they provide. I don't know the details, but because I hear mixed reviews, you know. But so that's what's going on, y'all. And I know some of you guys are like, gosh, you know, I might get paid as much. I might either. And so, but, you know, it's going to be up to you if you want to still do multiple platforms. If you're saying, you know what, I'm done with the app-based gig world, I'm going to move on and get a job, or I'm going to start my business, I want to focus on this, it's cool. You know, do you. I don't blame you. So, yeah, I was a little disappointed at how the company is doing people. But, you know, you got some people that are spineless. And usually people that ain't got no spine, got no backbone. If you got no backbone, they can't carry you. That's just the way it is. And so, you know, sorry about that. My mom just texted me. But, you know, you know, I'm not mad about it. I just think it's crazy that, you know, you got people that are okay. And also, before I let you guys go, that's also another thing I noticed, that they hire a lot of these people that are kind of young, like under 30, under 25, that want to be shift leads, managers, you know, some kind of way, because they know when you're young, you have such a thirst and a passion for management. You have such a thirst and a passion to lead, even though you might not know a whole lot about leadership as far as how to treat people. So if they get you while you're young, they can manipulate you, and they try to get you to do what they want. And so they figure, okay, well, you're young, you know, they'll do whatever I say. It's because they want a job and they want to, you know, look good. Not just on their resume, but, you know, they think about it. Most young people, they feel like some people get these power trips. Ooh, I'm over this person. Oh, I have access to an accountant. Ooh, I can do this and that. That's what they do. So if they get somebody with some common sense and some wisdom, they don't want you because they can't manipulate you. That's how some people roll. But anyway, y'all, yeah, so I've been seeing your comments. I've seen it. Like, I know rates are dropping and it's crazy. And so, you know, at this point, you have to think about what you want to do. Trust me, I am. I'm working on some things. I don't tell everything yet, but, you know, think about what you want to do. You know, think about how long you want to be on this platform, as I said in my previous videos, you know, and just roll with it and just rock it out into the end. And so, you know, when that season is up, keep it moving, and it's all right, you know. And so I'm sure that there's going to be another one. Actually, there's another one I want to talk to you guys about, but I have to talk to the owner, because me and the person have been talking back and forth, because they have a grocery delivery company that's going national. And so I'll tell you guys about that very, very soon. Hopefully this week. I would love to bring her on, to have her to talk about it, but just give me some time to work on that for you guys, okay? So that's what's been going on. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.